The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47, -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
Not much, man. Just chilling. Ain't nowhere to be found, man. He ain't answering.
Here we go.
I'm like, damn, man. I ain't that bad to play. Like, I ain't trying to blow you. I don't try to blow niggas out.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Yeah, he be running some cheesy ass shit.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside.
No. I was fucking with him because all he do is run stretch. Like that's his whole game plan. Yeah. Nah, that nigga runs stretch the whole game.
Second down, it's Coleman. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
But that's all that nigga run is stretch. And then when he can't, when he can't run stretch, that nigga will come back and that nigga will come back and run gun ace slot with some glitchy ass comeback routes or something. And I'm just like, nah, but I just be fucking with him. I don't be serious for real.
Hey, 2, 11.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo got his target, Samuel, and he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Yeah, nah,
That'll get him the first down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant.
Yeah,
so from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Right. Yeah, that's why I'm up, man.
He's checking.
They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11.
They did tell us they wanted to establish a ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of 1st downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
Yeah.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert.
Right.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Check 43. Hey, Haywood. Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic. You don't want none. You don't get it. Pick up the ball.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Jihad Ward showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Here we go.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Watch 36. 36 the mic.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Goodwin able to haul it in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Give him 30 yards there.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early,
yeah, I can hear you.
It takes the starch right out of them.
Oh, okay.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Yeah, I just keep it just in case.
They'll run on first down. Coleman. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Stay with your man. I got this.
To throw is Garoppolo. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Defensively, that's Earl Thomas, the all-pro safety, knocking it free.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
Garoppolo into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. No doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not the cleanest of starts to this football game. Back-to-back plays yield turnovers in this first quarter.
So there's not much flow right now. A very choppy game. And I know this. It's a copycat league. We say it all the time about the NFL, but I'm not quite sure this is what they had in mind about something they wanted to emulate.
No, you don't want to emulate a turnover.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
Here we go. 180. And let's get this. Watch twins. I got this. You go tight. You got time right there. Hey, go.
Right back to Coleman here on first down. Room here to run. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, 49ers. Tevin Coleman, 68 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
You can hear me right now, right? Yeah. So you can turn it on and turn it off whenever you want. Like my baby was crying. My baby was crying, so I didn't want that in your ear. So I just turned it off.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Right. Right.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start first. And there goes Mark Ingram. The 40. The 20. 10. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Mark Ingram. 77 yards as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That was an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness, too, of just getting there and taking off and going? For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. The run defense, they have been porous at times today, but not that last go-around.
No, they really tightened it up, didn't they? They finally got themselves a win because all game long we've seen them get gashed. This time they played their responsibilities, played their keys, and made a nice stop.
And a pass complete here to Sanders. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
That's good for a 49er first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
7-7, our score after one.
Yeah, it's awkward. You definitely got to know what you're doing when you run it. Yeah, I mean, just whatever you're trying to work on, like, you know.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Check 3. Hey, gun.
Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
I'm coming after you. White. Smooth.
Garoppolo looks to throw. He'll let this thing go into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Stop your whining.
They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, Davis.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right?
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Now, the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Coleman now. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
On 2nd down now, it's Coleman. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Watch the shot. Joker. I got this.
Here's Coleman. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
at the 37-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 180! 12, 12. We taking wins, homie. Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the
You're looking good on that run, D.
Hey, gun. One, Omaha. 21. Hey, Delta.
Uh-huh.
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. Deep ball for good.
That's where I hope Madden 21 fixes. Like, there's no way you should have got back there that quick, especially because the speed differential is great. Like, Earl Thomas isn't fast enough to keep up with Marquise Goodman. Yeah, but even still, if I got you by like 10 yards, that ain't going. That's never going to happen. Like, that should be a touchdown. That should be a house call.
Offense set at the line for this next drive, and 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out.
Brown underneath, you know, your guy was 10 yards behind Brown, but yet Jackson threw it 10 yards over Brown's head right to where your guy was, instead of throwing it right at him. I was like,
yeah.
I even do it. He even said on my screen, do it, man. It's accurate. Like,
yeah, I don't know.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
It should have been a straight pass right to him, maybe lead him a couple yards. But still, it was nowhere near where your guy was.
Right.
They run. It's Mark Ingram.
Yeah, for sure.
And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
I mean, I only passed when I really got to, just because every time I pass, I'm getting picked up.
Now it's Jackson. That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Give him 6 yards in the first down.
Right. Earl Thomas. Yeah.
I'm like, what's my home team? I couldn't hurt it. Like, yeah, so I was using it the whole time. So I kind of saw that it was open, and I got back. You know, it wasn't like the computer did that. But still, you know what I'm saying? Like, these babies in these leagues, they be playing with their linebacker, dude, and running all over the fucking field.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. I got it. No.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's
See,
going to find his tight end.
that's another thing. That's a whole tight end, but that's a tight end on the fastest D-back on my team. Like, that's what I don't get. Like, that's bullshit. Like, it's no way. Come on, bruh. Emmanuel Mosley is the fastest D-back on my team. He ran a 94 speed. You mean to tell me Nick Boyle's slow ass is outrunning him?
This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Tucker able
That's
to
what I'm
connect on the
saying.
extra point. And that
Boyle's
makes the
not
score
even
14-7.
Boyle not even
kick it away following the touchdown.
Boyle is not even a receiving tight end. He a blocking tight end. That's why I'm like, that play is.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24.
Oh yeah, especially if you run it. Yeah, if you like to run the ball, Nick Boyle is exactly who you want. Yeah, me too.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen,
I knew you was a Ravens fan, just like me, so I was like, I just want to pick another team.
Ability right now.
Yeah.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Back to the air on second. It's Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. It's got to be so tough having the ball in the middle of the field like that, knowing that a linebacker is just waiting to make a big tackle like we just saw.
No doubt about it, because offense coordinators love to call plays to send receivers into the middle of the field. And linebackers, they want to naturally discourage those plays from being called.
They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Here we go. 180. I got this.
Wow.
Coleman. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And all the way down to the 33-yard line.
Right.
That good for 19 on a first down.
That's how it is where I am.
Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
11. Hey, gun.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
White.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
Here we go.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
Here we go. Hey, gun. 21.
Garoppolo, final shot here before half. That's complete to a speedy wideout Gould. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL.
Yeah, I think the guy that caught it. The guy that caught it came on a slant. Yeah, it's a couple of people run it. People try to run it stock, but it's better if you make a couple of adjustments
and they've got the lead as well as
like
we
a
resume
slant.
Play in the second half. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Oh no, it wasn't that one. That wasn't the one. You talking about the other one that they got over there. This one was
All it says is cross. Gun tight flex cross.
I don't know. When I get on offense, I'll tell you what it was. I don't think it was just cross. I think it might have, because the running back doesn't do a wheel route. It's like a, what the heck is that thing called?
me know what that is for sure. I'm tired. That's what I'm saying. I'm tired of working on that shit. I've been running with cross route.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
But it's not been the best game for him, but he definitely tried to get by with a little help from his friend there, trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do it, fell incomplete, but you're right, hasn't been a banner game here in the second half, just trying to get going.
Big thing is trying to keep confidence up and continue to fire.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. On the counter, Ingram looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Nothing there, no gain, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 15.
It's like I run so much out of fucking, like heavy formation and shit like that. It's like nobody fucking respects. Like I mean, I can't run out of fucking. Nobody respects my game. So it's like they're fucking blitzing pretty much every fucking play, no matter what kind of formation I run. That's why I really just like I'm trying to figure out like some passing plays from heavy formation.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. And that will be incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage. So it would appear they will not be able to add to their lead on this opening drive of the second half.
Yeah, if another touchdown was scored there, now we're talking about a 2-score game, and they're probably on their way of creating an excellent gap between them and their pursuers. But how about the defense there, able to step up
I'm gonna let you know
and keep themselves in this one.
Back to the
On is the punter, Cook, who sends it away.
It's tight flex, PA post shot.
PA post shot.
Yeah.
That's the same, not the same one, but it's almost the same thing as the cross. It's just the play action form of it.
Right, but that crossing route, that crossing.
Which guy was it that you sent it? It was the wide receiver on the right-hand side.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see
and that crossing route goes deep enough to run off the linebacker to open the plane up. And then you still got X coming on the drag from the right.
And sometimes they throw in that big chunk.
So it's just a lot of shit going on to where you got to. If you're the user, you're in a bad position because you got to choose, and whatever you choose, I'm gonna go the opposite.
That's the kind of shit that I've been looking for. With the users,
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Right.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And just shutting him off there. Fighting through, and he's got space. Past the 20. 10. Touchdown, 49ers. Tevin Coleman. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and they go, oh, he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic. A lot of fun to watch.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Right.
So if you're not running zone, that plays like fucking me up. So that's why I'm trying to you gotta put the shoes because I mean I'm not a very good outside passer. You know what I'm saying? So all my routes basically.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive, and a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now with a game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
Any defense I run, dude, them hitting that corner route right on the sideline, and it ends up right underneath of my defense. And it's like as soon as I do that shit.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
It's timing. It's all about the timing.
Now it's Ingram.
Yeah, it's all about timing.
And that'll hurt the average a bit.
It's knowing where you're going and with the time frame and the window there.
Second down.
That's all it is. It's all about the timing.
Just a missed
if you got good timing, like you gotta practice it enough to know. Okay, soon as this happens, I'm gonna go here. And if this ain't there, my backup is the guy coming from the left. You know what I mean? Like you gotta kind of like telegram or what do you call that thing? Telegraph that shit. Yeah, you gotta telegraph it before it actually happens. That's the only, because you gotta know where you're going before it actually happens.
On 2nd and 12, Jackson.
Oh, how did he catch that?
Took a pretty good shot.
Oh no, I was about to say, it's no damn way.
We've seen good cover skills.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was on that shit.
From both
There's
teams.
no way.
And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson.
See, how you explain that? Like, that should be a pick. That should be nothing but a pick. Like, how do you explain that?
There's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that.
Yeah, but look at the animation. Yeah, but look at the animation.
No dink and dunk.
Yeah, but you know what really bothers me is if I have a DB or a linebacker in front of the guy that they're throwing to, and it literally drives right past his head. And I know you've seen that before. Like, that shit drives me nuts. I'm like, dude, the motherfucker is standing right there.
Jackson now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Watch the twist.
Like, that is what bothers me. Like, I'm like, you gotta be, like, that's crazy. Like,
from the 35 on 2nd down, Jackson. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They stopped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
That, to me, is nothing compared to some of this shit I see, especially, like, you know, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, the dude was just lit. I mean, and I understand kind of because they don't have the awareness for the linebacker, but sometimes it happens to it.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. From the gun, it's Jackson. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And incomplete, almost intercepted. Had a great shot at picking that off in the end zone. And now 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Patrick a1ce3301 up to make the tackle. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
I got you. 65. Block.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. 18 yards, first down Niners.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position, everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end, selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner. With good timing, you get a completion, as we just saw there.
Don't be scared. 65. Block. Hey, gun.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. Deep ball for Goodwin.
Oh, come on with that bullshit. It was nothing but space there right there. Why he floated like that? That's supposed to be
3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles?
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now a first down run is sniffed out from the start as he'll drop him for a loss of 4. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Jackson from the shotgun.
Oh, my God. I'm sitting right there.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16
Yo,
yards.
that's what I'm talking about, man. That's Madden for you.
Fifth catch of the game
like
for him there.
That should be a
tight
pick
end
6.
position is now becoming
That should be
a
going back the
volume
other
pass
way.
catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
That's that trail play.
Midfield inside the 45. A big one there for the Ravens.
I know, yeah. I know exactly what it is. I use it in the red zone.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Earlier today, right before I started commenting on the coaching side,
so from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Ingram, and an alley to run. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. And that'll set them back 5.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Here's Jackson. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get, because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Dancing to his left. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Strong right.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Domata-Peko able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
I got you. 11. You can't hang. 21. Watch. Hey, seam 6.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Garoppolo. Trying to improvise. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. but sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
The Niners on third down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Got his target, Samuel. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel, 64 yards. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. Gold with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Let's go. Let's do this.
And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. After the penalty, it's Ingram. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Ravens on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, Jackson. He finds Roberts, complete. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 12 yards to pick up there, good for a Raven first.
1st down, Ravens.
Yeah, we use that stuff. Ain't no restriction on the play that we can use.
Yeah, I don't think so. I just want to make sure. I've been reading my question. Honestly, though, talking about league.
They go play action now. Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Jackson now, throwing again. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, and it's 3rd down. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
They still playing soccer. Y'all playing wrong football.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Saying that they have to punt it, it's just more logical for you to punt it if you're on your own 25 and it's 4th down. But I mean, I'm not going to sit up here.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Let's bring it. 57. Mike, 57. Wild Bill. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Watch his slack. Watch his slack.
Now Jackson throwing on 4th down. He uncorks it for Snead. And no, it's incomplete. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Here we go. 180. 13. Hey, gun. Let's 57. Hey, Echo. 57 is the mic. 57 is the mic. 2. Let's go. Pick it up. 2. Watch safety creeping. Safety hut.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
21. 57 Mike. Mike 57. I got you. Hey, gun. 57. I'm coming. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Hey, here I come. 12, fellas, here we go. Here I come.
Garoppolo to try again on 2nd down.
Check out.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit.
I told him throw it towards the boundary.
That
nigga floated
just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep. And oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
Here we go. 180! You must be dreaming. 57's the mic. 11. I got you.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Mike. 21. Here we go. Hey, gun. Hey, check Mike 57. Watch the blood.
Oh, Garoppolo's going to throw it. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Single. Flag! 48 Mike. And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strip. Shit!
Now Garoppolo. He finds Coleman. 1st down San Francisco. The pickup 14 yards. And this defense, they needed that one more stop to have any chance, but that completion, that's likely going to seal their fate.
And you could hear it in your voice, that one more stop.
I feel their pain.
Oh, it was so important. They just didn't get it done.
Who your opponent?
Wow, what a way to finish this one
Who your
off.
opponent? Who your opponent? Oh, yeah.
To throw is Garoppolo. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
Here we go. 20. Here we go. Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move. Hey. Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down. 4 down. 21. Shit. Watch the shit. Hey, watch the shit. Watch the shit. Rush in. Rush in. 13. Check. I got this.
Garoppolo looking to throw. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And he's going to go down as time has now run out on this game. So the victory here for San Francisco, and it took a big fourth quarter to do it, but they were able to get the job done, and that's the bottom line.
No doubt about it, and let's face it, they had to be more than nervous in the fourth quarter, but a lot of that was their own doing. I think you observed during the game, their energy level just didn't seem to be there, but in the fourth quarter, somehow they dug deep and found that extra bit, right, that reserve tank. They hauled it out. Offense scored some points, defense held them, and lo and behold, they walk away with a win. Maybe expend a little more energy than they expected to, but they'll take it.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Day.